Obviously a tough fight for you tonight. Can you talk about how the fight played out versus your expectations? Obviously you looked for the takedown very early, but then really didn't go for it again after that. Was it just because of the difficulty, or how did things play out for you?
No, I wanted to get the takedown early. I thought that it would catch him by surprise. When it didn't work, I thought I would have to go ahead and just try to, he defended it so well that I just wanted to wait a little bit longer in the fight, see if I could get him to forget about it. I didn't want it to be fresh on his mind. You know, his footwork was awesome. That's the thing I think I have the hardest time with. Most guys my size don't bounce in and out like that. And so even though I sparred with smaller guys, you know, Hardy and stuff, to simulate the hand speed, I guess I should have had them jumping in and out more to try to simulate that aspect of it. But it was something that, you know, James, or, you know, Giffey told me coming up to, you know, hey, he's probably going to, you know, not be the in-your-face fighter we thought he was going to be. He's probably going to throw a punch, jump back out, and just use his foot speed. Knowing what to do and then being able to do it are two different things, though.
Before the fight, you said you were at peace, win or lose. Just talk about kind of your mindset right now, having, you know, things not going your way.
I think obviously everybody's happy when they win, but you know, I trained really hard for the fight. I gave my best effort. That appeases a lot of me, you know. The fact that, you know, it wasn't a quick fight as far as, you know, you're caught in the first shot and dropped. I think that is more discouraging when people go home. You know, I took a couple shots from them, and I was never able to turn it around and make it to where I was able to get the fight to the ground or land any significant shots on him. So, you know, I did what I could on tonight, and he beat me. He was a better man. I'll go back again and try over.
What was most difficult fighting Junior tonight?
His footwork. He basically got to depict when the fight took place. You know, he got to jump in, throw punches, and then before I could retaliate, he would jump back out. And then when I moved forward and tried to throw punches at him, this was never there. The few punches I think I got to land was basically just trying to time it when he was coming in. And, you know, he's faster, so that was not going to be a long-term successful technique for me. So he got to decide when to fight, when not to fight. His footwork was superior to mine as far as how fast he could move in and out. That was the hardest thing to do. But I've dealt with guys with fast hands before, you know, especially like I said, in training. The fast footwork in and out was actually what they're good most.
Just at the end of the first round, what was going on through your mind?
I just focused the task at hand. The first round, like, okay, it's over with. You know, I think the thing in my brain I marked off, okay, I lost the first round. 4 more to go. You know, we got to win at least 3 of them. We're trying to get a finish. So I sat there and realized, okay, the first takedown didn't work. When am I going to shoot in? I was just trying to visualize what was going on and when to angle the shot on him. But you know, I was really worried about the uppercut. I seen what it did to Verdun and a couple other guys. So I didn't want to blindly just take a shot on him. I wanted to try to catch him off of a combination. But if you notice, never one time did I throw 1 or 2 punches and he was still there for me to actually change levels and shoot. Every time I did land, he was out of there.
In the first round, when Junior hit you with the body shot, I mean, that seemed like it really made a big difference on you. You know, you kind of went back to the cage at that point. Was that a really good shot, or was it just a particular spot where it hit you?
No, I was actually scared of what was going to come after him. I thought he was going to go down low, and if I lowered my hands, he was going to come up top of the hook. And so seeing a couple highlight reels of that kind of flashed in my mind real quick. So I realized that if I could hit him when he dropped, basically the game plan was that if he threw a right hand, I was going to try to throw a straight left over the top. But superior speed, all I could basically try at that point was like take it in the stomach and not put my hands down.
And then in between rounds, I mean, a lot of people on the internet were talking about this. Obviously, I couldn't hear it, but apparently your corner said, "Where are you?" and you said Mandalay Bay. Were you really buzzed, or was it just, you know, hey, I'm in Vegas? And
no, that's like asking somebody, you know, what's the date? I had to think about it for a second. You know, I was a little busy, preoccupied at the time. I fight Mandalay Bay a lot too. Sorry, no offense to MGM, but at that moment, you know, my blood was pounding. You know, I wasn't so much as out of it. I think I got the date right. So that was the hard part. Right?
There you go. Congrats.